fucked up. So in Black News today, the Africans done came and fucked up Essence Fest. Fucked up the church's buddy. Oh, them bitches had fufu and jollof rice at Essence Fest.
I just have one thing to say about the diaspora wars. I want to thank everyone who has come to this country and shit on Black Americans, because we are at such a beautiful turning point where we will finally focus on ourselves. I have always said Black Americans and Native Americans here, the indigenous, our biggest problem was being too friendly, because we have been nothing but shit on by everyone on the planet. Black Americans are hated by everyone. Everyone has come here benefiting off the system that just our grandparents fought for to get y'all here, assuming we would have allies to fight the real beast, which is white supremacy. But instead, everyone has come here treating Black Americans as the subclass, with the understanding that as long as you're doing better than them, you're living the American dream. I'm really excited for what's to come. There is a true Black American renaissance happening, and y'all aren't ready for it.
Essence Fest is whack and washed now because it's run by a bunch of Africans. There is no Black American culture that is reflected in Essence Fest anymore. Essence's CEO is an African. The chief, one of their chief top level executives and officers is an African.
This video because, again, I gotta make this video because, again, African Americans, they have their exclusive events for themselves to, celebrate their culture and their heritage and their history. And the fact that people in the Black metropole, Black people of different cultures feel like they can come into their spaces and take over their events is diabolical. Now, if there's an inclusive event that invites Black people of all cultures, then so be it. Knock yourself out, baby bop. But who the fuck you think you are to come into these African American spaces, okay? Spaces that they built for themselves from the time that they were enslaved in this country.
What happened to Black American heritage at Essence Fest? So it's night one or night two, and there is a lot of complaints coming through, and the common consensus is the culture has shifted. It no longer feels like us. And honestly, that makes sense, because the people in charge now do not value Black heritage. Essence Fest used to be known as the Cookout. It was created in 1995, created to center Black American heritage, the music, fashion, beauty, political power. It was basically like the family reunion created by Black people for Black people. Soul food, a little gospel, a little trap, NOLA. It was a culture that you felt deep in your chest. But now, not so much. It feels somewhat curated, corporatized, and it no longer feels like it centers us. The current CEO of Essence is a former DEI executive for Target. So the very thing that Black Americans are protesting, she was the center of, and now she's the she's the head, the CEO of Essence. Upon more research, I found out that she is originally from Kenya, and she moved to the US when she was about 10 years old. The point of me bringing that up is she doesn't seem like she values Black American heritage, because if she did care, the festival will still reflect the very people it was built for.
Nigerian people.
Sniff a scam artist out, huh? Thank you for this heads up. Let me go to the story so I can read it for all of us, okay? This is the same man who's the owner of this new Essence, okay? So let me read the story out of the New York Post for everybody who does not know about this particular story. Way back in 2011, the very same person who owns the new Essence, okay, was caught up in some con game way back. Let me read it to you. It's a New York Post. 2 Liberian immigrants who got their start selling soap on the streets of Harlem are living large with a booming beauty products business, homes in a pricey Long Island suburb, and luxury vehicles in their driveway. But along the way, pals, I don't know how to pronounce his first name, Rich Lou Dennis and Naima Tubman. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name either, but let me let you see them. Those two defaulted on more than $1 million in taxpayer-funded loans, failed to pay more than $450,000 in state and federal taxes, and decimated the finances of a Harlem cultural institution. Yes, that's black culture. They decimated it. Now let me finish reading y'all what they did. The nonprofit National Black Theater, which partnered with those two men, claims the entrepreneurs spent money from a $6.5 million loan, a $6.5 million loan meant for renovations to the theater building on their own business ventures. So what happened back in 2011, if I can summarize, these two Liberian immigrants, one of which is now the owner of Essence and the Essence Festival, okay? Back in the day in 2011, they partnered up with the National Black Theater, and the National Black Theater claims these two entrepreneurs spent money from the $6.5 million loan that was meant to renovate their theater, and they took that money and used it on their own businesses. Property taxes on the 64,000 square foot building on 5th Avenue in Harlem went unpaid, and the bank that loaned the money started to foreclose on the property. Here's a quote. They lied to us and said they were in good standing when they took out the loan. They defrauded us by doing this. Okay? Said the son of the founder of the National Black Theater. Barbara Ann Tier is the founder. Meanwhile, the new owner, okay, of Essence, of this new Essence, Dennis and Tubman, have expanded their own businesses, including their Nubian heritage soaps and lotions, which did a reported $10 million in sales. So basically, what I'm reading is, oh, and hold up, the parent company, Sundial Creations, has a 50,000 square foot Long Island manufacturing plant and sells its products in Target, Whole Foods, and Macy's. Now, the national
Black to me with my 40-something plus dollars an hour blood clot job. Talk to me, you fucking worthless ass motherfucking no good ass fucking Americans. That's why they keep y'all asses in whips and fucking chains. Y'all don't have no culture. Y'all don't have nothing. Y'all don't have shit. Tell me what kind of culture y'all have in this fucking country. Black Americans don't have shit. Y'all are fucking worthless, bum-ass motherfuckers. Like I said, get up every day, go collect fucking food stamps, live on fucking Section 8, and want to take the people them fucking food stamp money and go buy crab legs. You worthless motherfuckers.
Anything else? Stop signing me. I'm gonna drop you. Stop. Anything else? Boy, this is good TV. Anything else? Go ahead. The floor is yours, cool. We crackhead.
Yes, I'm here, motherfucker, to build a better opportunity. I can't wait for Donald Trump to send all you dumb Black American worthless ass motherfuckers to fucking alligator Alcatraz. Goodbye.
You're calling me a xenophobic because I don't want other groups of people coming inside my culture, pushing their narratives and their own people inside of something that was started for Black Americans, like the Essence Festival. I mean, shit. If that's the case, you might as well call me the xenophobic king. Because listen, I believe in elite division. I believe in separation, delineation, all of that. This whole narrative that Black people got to all come together as one collective group, don't nobody do that shit. So I don't know why they trying to enforce it on us. Look at Asia. The Japanese don't like Chinese. There's no problem. They respect each other's culture. You motherfuckers don't know respect and get mad when you get called out for it. Listen, I'm not no Pan-Africanist, and I don't believe in everybody being one. But if there is one story from Africa or one leader from Africa that I do admire, or I do like his teachings, it's Shaka Zulu. If you paid attention to Shaka Zulu and his story, he believed in division. He understood that all skin folks ain't kin folks. And he led with that. And while everybody thought he was crazy for thinking that other tribes of Blacks weren't one group of people and everybody had their own agenda, When he died, sooner or later, they came to find out that the fall of the empire came from bringing all groups of people inside their tribe. See what I'm saying? So as a Black American, I'm taking that same teaching, taking that same example, and then applying it to my people. Don't let all the motherfuckers in here. Not all of them deserve to be here. So call it what you want. Xenophobic, right?
I'm tired of African Americans, bro. We just gave out a name because we called on. Nobody made us aware. No one made us aware that you guys were reaping the benefits of our names and we weren't. So we don't want to be labeled as African Americans, bro. People continue to get on here and say we don't want to acknowledge that we come from Africa. Bro, actually, no, we don't want to acknowledge that because we don't come from Africa. We haven't been over there for almost 500 years, bro, probably longer than that. And some of us have never been there. Do you understand how the slave trade worked? And why would anyone want to be associated with people who sold off their children? You sold off your children. And then you want people to acknowledge that they come from you? No one cares. A lot of you look deformed as well. Uneven shaped noggins. Over protruding stomachs. I don't want you here personally. I don't want to get to know you. Yes, I want to divide from you. I don't want to get to know you ever. I only want to deal with Americans. Not African Americans, not only Americans. Only Americans. People who are going to say they are American and they don't represent other countries because it makes them spyish. What don't y'all get? You guys sell your people. Of course you're going to come over here and sell us out. We don't need to make room for you. And then for everybody keep getting on the internet talking about some, oh yeah, we're trying to divide. Yes, we're trying to divide from these people. They not our people. If they so much y'all people, go to their country. Get the fuck out of America. We got shit going on over here and y'all worried about other countries, other black people. That's a skin color. Race is made up. We don't care about that. We care about the nation that we represent, and that's America. I don't care if you my skin color. What do I care? When you wouldn't even care if I was your son or your child, you would sell me into slavery. So no, I don't want to be represented by no African. I despise you and you are distasteful. More so than the Europeans.
Yo, so real shit, as a Sierra Leonean American myself, I feel as if so many Africans, at least like recently, get this superiority complex over Black Americans because they started calling, Black Americans African Americans. So it kind of, I guess it made some Africans felt like super Africans and shit. This leads to them saying shit like, I know my culture, I know my homeland, this and that, blah, blah. When if you think about it, bro, recent African countries was just discovered, a lot of them was just discovered in the 1900s and shit. While, Black Americans at least have been here since, 1600s at least, and some people indigenous and some people taken from the slave ship and shit. So it's like when you think about it, it actually doesn't make sense to say that. You feel me? It doesn't make sense. Oh, I know my bro. Your country just got like discovered type shit though. You feel me? Like I just been thinking, yo.
This the weirdest shit is. I said we ain't got no culture. Y'all was saying that because y'all was fucking projecting. Y'all know we got culture, but you gotta knock us down to make room for yourself. Y'all ain't got no culture, but as we go on y'all shoulders and lift our culture up, that's what y'all doing. Then we got no. Y'all know we got culture. It's just that nobody cares about your culture. That's why you gotta knock us down to lift yourself up. Fucking haters. We ain't got no culture. But y'all do our music, eat our food, nigga wear our clothes. And y'all you wear your clothes, y'all get laughed at. And y'all nigga, we taught y'all hygiene, taught y'all how to shower, taught you about deodorant. And y'all was just being how y'all are. Come on, man. Unpresentable. Unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? We show you how to navigate through this West. We are your guides. We are your blueprint. We are your manual. We are We are your instruction manual to how to move amongst white people, move in the West, how to have culture and dignity, how to be proud to be. Y'all gotta learn how to be proud to be black by us. Y'all not really black. Y'all said we got no culture because y'all trying to steal our culture. Y'all got some childish ass mind tricks. Y'all ain't got no culture as y'all steal it, as y'all do. That's just as weird. Y'all just weirdos. And keep it a buck with you. That Essence Fest would have been better if fucking Fat Joe hosted it. If they had fucking J-Lo fucking singing. That shit was so fucking trash. Nobody gives a fucking... And y'all was so unprofessional about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have nothing in common with you niggas. This is garbage. Garbage. Y'all should sell that shit to P. Diddy and let Cassie host. It would have been a fucking better show. And I know he's actually even. So what? He's still ours. Nigga, sell that shit to Tyler Perry or fucking Oprah. Give it up. Give it up. Put it back in the rightful fucking hands of the owners. I'm saying Tyler Perry gay, I hate Oprah, but it's still like I'm saying, sell it to Bill Cosby, one of them old niggas. I'm saying it'll be because nigga anybody would be better than to fucking have given to an African. You know what I'm saying white people would do a better show. White people could do a better fucking Essence show. They could have had Adele. They could have had Justin Timberlake. They could have had Pink sing her own songs. Like they got. You know what I'm saying you could have Vanilla Ice. Third Base, Eminem. That should have been a better fucking, it would have been more closer to Black American than anything an African would have do. White Americans have more in common with black culture than any African. That's just the truth. There's no good African rappers. You got Akon. This is garbage. And you know what too? Y'all only do this shit in Black American spaces. Y'all don't go to fucking, y'all don't try to take over St. Patrick's Day. Y'all don't go to Puerto Rican parades and try to throw your African in it. Y'all don't go to Italian spots and try to Africanize it. Y'all don't talk about Africans to fucking Indians or Aboriginals. Y'all always in our space trying to Africanize shit. Y'all cowards. Y'all don't fuck with white people at all. Y'all just think y'all can just bully us and come because the African American children, it makes y'all think that y'all us and because we have nothing in common with y'all. And I advise all Black Americans to block every African on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram. Block them all because we give them life. Argue a motherfucker with HIV and malaria and fucking get the bubonic plague, what was that shit? The fucking Nile disease and Nile River. Block them niggas. We give them niggas life. Fuck them. Don't give them no more life. Let them starve. And let's push for our government to stop funding these motherfuckers money, giving our taxpayers these fucking money. We fed them for feed the children. We ever gave them 17 fucking cents for like 5 years straight. That'd be our government taxpayers money going to Africa. Stop all that shit. Trump need to stop all money to Africa and ban all the countries. Trump need to ban all 54 fucking countries forever and deport all the Africans here forever. It's time to start framing Africans, lying on them, getting them fired. It's time to start doing shit to them. Just get them out the paint. Whatever we gotta do, we gotta put cocaine in the car, put a gun in the car, call the cops on them. Get them the fuck out of here. All our snitches, all American snitches need to focus on these people. All our snitches and gang members need to focus on these immigrants. Get them the fuck out of here. That's what happened. I'll promote violence, but I'm saying get them the fuck out of here. Welcome back to Big Bad Podcast. I'm your host. So, Black Americans have been bamboozled by the term African American. That term allowed other ethnic groups to Trojan horse into our culture. It allowed us to be blinded by skin color instead of seeing people for who they are in their culture. Let's get into it. So Africans in particular are trying to steal, the Essence Fest, right? They're trying to take the essence out of Essence Fest because in Africa, there's no term for culture or essence, right? You can't even translate that shit. They have to make something else similar. But culture doesn't pertain to Africans. It's not their word. They don't see themselves as having culture until they come here to the West and they see us. We told them they had culture. We told them they had history. We told them they had value. We told them they was worth something because the whole world, right? They down to African cannibals. The stereotypes in cartoons we seen in Looney Tunes and shit. There was cannibals. There was, you know what I'm saying? And the white media led us to believe that they was mud hut jungle bush monkeys, right? But Black Americans know white people lie and they full of shit. So we did our own research, right? And started finding out, Timbuktu, Benin, Queen Nzinga on our own. We have our own African Hotep niggas. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of names. Dr. Ben, you know, a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? John Henry Clark, even Tariq Nasheed. We had Brother Kaba, James Smalls, Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad. All these people was giving props to Africa and all this. I'm saying, you know, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We had a little Africa movement in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? We had all that shit going on and all that. Pan-African came. You know, the worst diabolical shit that ever happened to us, the most sellout shit we could even endure was, and then the worst diabolical shit that ever happened to us was fucking Jesse Jackson sellout ass calling us African American. Nobody asked him. Nope, he ain't fucking, there was no congregation. There wasn't no debate. There wasn't no, he just took it upon himself his sellout ass white agenda, African American, delete the fucking back door to let these Africans and Caribbeans identify as us in our space. He can't die fast or fucking enough. What the fuck is he? He need to just stroke it out. Just fucking stroke it out. Die, nigga. A fucking 1,000 deaths. A nigga, he needs a fucking 1,000 deaths and burn to hell. He need to burn to hell for 20,000 million eternities. Motherfucker, this gonna change our name. Who gave him the fucking power to change our name? Like, when the fuck did this happen? We gotta change that shit expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is African American, nigga? We was Negro. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody can be African and fucking American now. There wasn't Negroes with us. There wasn't freemen with us. Anyway, let me get back to the fucking topic. That shit just make me blow a gasket. I hate that motherfucker. I'm older than the term African American, right? We was Afro American, we was Negro, American Negro, we was freemen, we was a bunch of things before we became African American. I think the government plotted against us and seen us coming because, you know, they know things 50 years ahead, 20 years ahead. So they know that. So they figured out after we got our freedom, we got some civil rights, they realized that we was going to take over financially, I'm saying, and as far as population go, because we have more kids than them. So what they did was stop us from having a population, as you know, gave us drugs, gave us heroin, gave us crack, gave us PCP, and it gave us, you know, feminism for our women. Then they gave us abortion clinics. You know what I'm saying? Eugenics. That was implemented to keep our numbers down, right? They knew that they needed to replace the native indigenous people, which is Black Americans, right, with another group that was less of a threat, because the biggest threat to the FBI was Black American unity, the Black Messiah, right? If we are the biggest threat, why would it make more of us and let more of us in, right? As far as the Africans, because by skin color, we was led to believe that Africans and Blacks are the same. That's the biggest finesse ever. Like, think about this. Who would be better to undermine the Black Americans than the people who sold the Black Americans? The government ain't stupid. They know who the fuck they got us from. They know what group of people. You know what I'm saying? They know these African groups fucking traitors and nemesis to us anyway. These are ancestral enemies anyway. The government ain't stupid. The government does shit deliberately. They let these people, the government know these groups of Africans they let in sold us, especially from Nigeria or the West Coast of Africa. They know exactly who they letting in. And they probably tell them, listen, y'all sold these people, we want to let y'all in. These people, we sold y'all. They're ghetto, they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? They have the whole rundown. Like, just like we know we came from slaves, they know they sold slaves. These people know who the fuck they are. We don't know who they are. Like, we forgot our history. You know what I'm saying? Who's better to undermine us than the people who sold us in the first place? The government know these people sold us. They know these people are sellouts. They know they fucking traded whole bodies for makeup and fucking guns, mirrors and shit. They don't want to set us out for education, money, luxury, and they get a free ride anyway. Our taxpayers' money pay for them anyway. Why wouldn't they sell us? It's in their blood to sell us out. All that unity shit is out. It's false. These people are sellouts. These people are Judas. These people are fucking Benedict Arnolds. They'll sell anybody out. Fucking unify with people who sold us and they come here and undermine us and backdoor us and get more privileges, opportunities than we get. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is bugged out thinking we gonna unify with these fuckers. Black is not about color. Black is about experience and mentality of the American Negro. It never been about color. It's not a race. The race is Negroid, but we've been finessed to think that black is a race. We've been finessed to think that Africans is our brother, even though they sold us. But, you know, all the 80s shit, you know, feed the children flies. They guilted us in thinking there was sabotage and it was poor and they needed our help. You know, we are downtrodden people, so we embrace others. I'm saying other communities. We don't like people being oppressed and down and out, so we embrace them. They played on our heartstrings, because we're the most forgiving and the most accepting people in the world. I believe the government transpired against us to keep us not only economically down, so to give our resources away to other people, but they also wanted to keep us less hostile. So put out a fire, you add water. To make dope less potent, you add cut. Africans was the cut. And the whole time we was being backdoored by these fucking Africans. They came here to replace us. They came here to make us look stupid. They came here to make us look lazy. They came here to be model minorities. They came here to make us look stupid. They came here to make us look lazy, even though their whole experience was paid for by tax money. They got educated in our schools. Our government backed them. Housing. They got all types of shit we don't know about, right? We've been finessed to think that we all equal and these are people. The whole time from day one since they came here, they've been different, right? But they get to use blackness as a Trojan horse. The term African American lets them to believe a mental trick on them that, okay, they Africans, we Africans. So we're foreign Africans, but these are people. So these are people we could blend into, right? Because since we allegedly look like them, they don't look like us at all, but they got the same color as them, we can move amongst them and say we brothers. They felt sorry for us from saying for the feed the children, so we think they're refugees, not knowing. And they think that we're on some black shit. Really, we don't identify as black. It's just a skin color. On paper, we identify as white. And behind closed doors, we aspire to be white because the white government let us in. You know what I'm saying? So we being backdoored. If you notice, everything we get culturally, it was also used for psychological warfare to tell us we don't know who we is. We was lost. We don't know what tribe we come from. Motherfucking tribes didn't even exist. Nigga, Africa didn't exist. Any countries didn't exist when we came. You know what I'm saying? They played on our ignorance, not knowing we got more history than them, we got more pictures than them, more documents than them. Nigga, we got more lectures than them. We got more everything than them. We got more history. We got 500 years of recorded history. They don't. We have hospital bills. They don't. We have birthdays. They don't. We have an Essence Fest. They don't. Until they bought it, but they still only got it. We had a BET. You know what I'm saying? They never had it. We had rap, R&B, rock and roll. We had all these things. They don't have to this day. They have nothing we have. They can't compare to us. See, we got a Juneteenth. We got a Black History Month. That don't concern them. Juneteenth don't concern. We got holidays. They want our shine because they see how the world see us. You know what I'm saying? And when they was young, they seen how they see us. They want our spot because they aspire to be us. We never aspire to be them. Whenever they get a chance to get next to us, they try to fucking star. They try to fucking come out. You know what I mean? But nobody gives a fuck about them. This is a reality. They will always be rejected. They envy what we got. International respect, international influence. Nobody wants to be a fucking African. Nobody watch TV and aspire to be the African. Nobody want to be an African singer, African rapper. It don't. Matter of fact, rappers and singers didn't exist till we fucking made it exist. Their music is fucking chants and by the fires and it's tribal shit. Nigga, we made real music, lyrical music, music to women. That's why the music ain't about shit anyway. That's why the music didn't have no substance. Cause they don't make fucking music. They make sounds that make you feel good, but that's all they got. They have no ranges, no depth, no different subjects. We got subjects. There's not a subject we don't talk about. It's not an emotion we don't express. They want what we got cause they got nothing. Instead of making something new, they rather just take our fucking spot because they are lazy. Lazy in many ways. They're lazy as far as building a culture, building a country, you know what I'm saying? Building self-respect, building self-esteem, building relationships. They lazy in every aspect. You go to Africa, you see a bunch of bum-ass people just standing around, begging, because they're lazy, and they come here and project. Let me get back to the topic, though. I be going off sometimes. Oh, I want to mention, too, we got an Essence magazine, we got a Jet magazine, we got a Vibe magazine, Source magazine. We had a bunch of different magazines. Even if we didn't own them, it was tailored around us, catered around us. I'm saying we had channels, we got movies, we got cinema, we got plays, we got drama. Everything they don't got that they want. How the fuck they go inside a center? Know what I mean? Culture around fucking Nigeria. This is the audacity know no bounds. They really think we equals. They really think they competition. They really think they own a fucking map. Peasants. Fucking mud hut monkeys, peasants. It's a monkey mentality. They lost their fucking monkey ass minds. So that's what I want to say. Like, and we got strongholds. We got Atlanta. We got New York City. We got Houston. Everywhere we at, you'll find a fucking African or Caribbean amongst us. Amongst us, prospering, thriving, but still fucking hating at the same time. Like, it's crazy. At the same time, y'all fucking hate us and want to be us, but y'all can't go nowhere else. Like I'm saying, you got to take from us because y'all can't move around being who you are because you don't like who the fuck you are. The nerve to be arrogant at the same time, hate who you really are. You can't really be fucking proud being a fleer. Fleers are not fucking proud. Traitors are not proud. If you're proud being disgraceful, something fucking wrong with these people. Disgraceful people are fucking. That's to make you proud being fucking scumbags, cannibals, and worse people. Africans are the worst. On an educational level, they can't compete with us. Culturally, they can't compete with us. Spiritually, they can't compete with us because they're downtrodden people. They have no self-esteem. They kiss white ass. We don't do none of that shit. They want to assimilate to whiteness. We are black. Nigga, our position is written in stone here. We secure about where we at. They want to tell us, you know, where we come from. Meanwhile, they're here in our face. They want to tell us we take advantage of our resources. Meanwhile, they got fucking cobalt, gold, oil, all types of resources that they leave. You know what I'm saying? Psychological warfare at its best. They want us to believe that they got some type of pronoun deep culture. That shit is like bullshit. It's primitive as fuck. Butt naked. The culture is being butt naked, titty swinging. Now I'm saying National Geographic titties. I'm saying orangutan titties. Ashy fucking feet carrying water on their head, dirty water, flies on their fucking face, hut shanties, running from zebras, dodging monkeys, ducking rhinoceros, all types of weird shit that they call, nigga, they don't know what culture is. And they come here and they indulge in the culture they don't even acknowledge it's ours. Projection and psychological warfare, which is fucking fella because we're smarter than them. We got more schooling than them. Education in them, we expose more information in them. They don't have schools in they fucking villages. All of us went to school. I don't keep saying the same thing, but we are literally more educated. We got kids that have more schooling than they fucking adults. They get educated here. See what I'm saying? Psychological warfare. They want to peacock around us, but be fucking docile around white people. You never seen an African cussing out somebody white or fucking up somebody white or putting somebody white in their place. You know what I'm saying? You never seen that at a job, in public, nowhere. They're on their fucking best behaviors. Because you know why? Because they're immigrants, white people immigrants, but white people have more status in this country than them. White people can't tell us to go back to Africa like they tell them to go back to Africa. I'm saying we are permitted citizens. Nigga, we are written in the Constitution. They don't have a Constitution that they written in. You know what I'm saying? The psychological warfare that they fucking failed at because we are smarter than them. And now they got people like me telling them to suck our dicks and kiss our ass. And fuck them. I'm the best thing that happened to YouTube when it comes to this black American shit. I ain't gonna lie. You got some people that's educational, but them niggas ain't preaching. They ain't preaching division and xenophobic and saying fuck them and don't forgive them like I am. You know what I'm saying? You need this. We need this to make ourselves stronger. And don't forgive a motherfucking thing because I'm identifying them as enemies. They could identify them as other groups of ethnicities. No. These are enemies. These are ancestral enemies. They're culturally envious, culturally jealous. They want our spots. There's a bunch of shit that goes on with these motherfuckers, but I'm having none of it. White people buy it and just ruin it. BET, Rockefeller, now the Essence magazine, right? Anything we get, white people get it and they fucking ruin it. But to the degree, they still treat shit better than Africa because we are culturally closer to white people in America, Puerto Ricans in America. We're more closer to Haitians and Jamaicans. Everything on the Western Hemisphere, we're closer than and have more contact with. We had no contact with Africans for 400 years. 370 something years, right? Last 30 or 40 years they started coming here. But when they came here, right, they was backdooring us ever since. Not just calling us names, not just taking our positions, they was taking our resources, they was taking our affirmative action, they was taking our DEI. Like the bitch, I ain't gonna say the names, the people, the chairman lady that's responsible for the Essence, I don't gotta say her name, she's an African bitch. But she was head of DEI at Target. I don't gotta say her name. The DEI wasn't for her. DEI was for black Americans, the same with affirmative action. But like I said, they came here to keep us down because the more wealth we get, the more of a threat we get because we're already confident with nothing. So the more power and more money we get, the more kids we're going to have, the more schools we're going to open, the more things we don't do. So instead of the government putting us in positions with DEI, and they give it to Africans, they give it to Caribbeans, they give it to all these people, right? During the civil rights, we was burning shit down, demanding shit. Wasn't just marching, we was burning shit down, costing the government billions of dollars. They got scared, they got nervous because we was getting real fucking aggressive. And once we tasted blood, we wasn't afraid to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? So they had to stop it. So they made promises to us. They said, what y'all want? We said we want civil rights, equality, education, desegregation, which is dumb. You know, better positions, better wages, better jobs. They said, okay, fine, cool. Signing into law, right? Court of affirmative action. But what they did was a decar Monte. Africans, Caribbeans, let them in because there was peasants and poor, thirsty, and traders, and allies to the government. Instead of giving us these positions, they gave us a few, but they gave them the top jobs, right? At the time, we thought black was black, so we can't tell the difference. They can say, look, blacks want new jobs. We gave all y'all blacks, y'all all black, y'all all African descent. We gave these Caribbeans and Africans jobs. Look, they doctors, they're doing good. Y'all doing better than what y'all was. Really, that was used to siphon money out of a community and to keep us poor. Instead of money going to our community, it went to these people and their countries and their families. It didn't go to the black community. So the more people they hired, the more props Africans, Jamaicans, the more prosperous black people look. But really, the real black people wasn't getting nothing, and everything was given to these people to get put in high positions. Congress, mayors, governors, everything we were was supposed to be was given to these people to make it look like it was getting progress. The whole time there was props and status symbols to make us think that we was getting progress. The whole time we was getting played, and they knew they was getting played too, but they didn't mind because they got the benefits of us being played. The money they could have gave to us, they threw it away on immigrants. Immigrants was proud to get them fucking crumbs. They was proud to undermine us. You know what I'm saying? It was never no unity. There can never be no unity with people who are siding with the government, right? On paper and physically, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors, while the whole time saying, we black, unity, support me, let's support each other, let's unite. Unite to what? To get all our resources to siphon from us, to keep us down? Why we unite with people on the board who's not on a team? They pawns on a white supremacist board. They pawns on a white supremacy chessboard. They just so happen to have a fucking skin color that gives them immunity and fucking invincibility to just move around and play both sides. When they were white people, they're not blacks. They're ethnic. But when they're not around white people, we all black. You know what I'm saying? When we fighting and protesting, they getting jobs undermined and saying they're not black. But then when they get fired or get discriminated or get harmed, then it's we all black and they sit together. We being fucking played. It's about to be a whole new renegotiation between black Americans and this government. It's about to go up again. And anybody African Caribbean away is going to get smashed out. But the new contract, the new deal would never include them again. In fact, we will make sure that they get nothing out of this new deal. They would get no DEIs. They would get nothing that belonged to us. You know what I'm saying? They would get no special privileges. They would no longer get tax money. They would no longer get priority over us. They can no longer use our identity to get in schools and then get fucking goodies. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, still get Caribbean benefits. We need to shut all Caribbean benefits down. All Caribbean, we don't want them having businesses here, having scholarships, getting no type of funding in America. They need to get that shit in their country, or their country need to pay for them to be here. If they want to go to our colleges, their country should pay us to be in our colleges. You know what I'm saying? If they want to live here, their country need to pay them to live here, and we need to be their landlords. We need dominion over all immigrants, because this equality shit with immigrants and this citizenship, no. We shouldn't get, no. They shouldn't have the same rights as us. We be here fucking hundreds of years longer. They just come here and get everything we get. No, they should never get citizenship, and it should always be deportable, and they should get no ownership in America. And if they're paying for school, they go into our school, they should get no financial aid, no grants, no nothing. Their countries need to pay for it to put money into our economy. And we need to stop letting them send any type of money outside of America. That should be illegal. And waving their flag should be illegal too. It should be treasonous. It should be a fucking act of war. A declaration of war is waving a fucking flag. You know what I'm saying? This is what they scared of. They scared to hear shit like this. They scared to hear that the resources is going to dry up because we awakening and we taking all our shit back. We're taking our power back, and we ain't lending none. Now they have no cloak. Now they have no protection, no backing, no security, and no relevance in this country. That's what we taking back. We're taking back their security and their relevance. They can no longer speak for us. They can no longer be in our situation. They can no longer indulge in our culture. It'll all be offensive. We will all be on go. And that's what we need to be at. When they dress like us, we should smash on them. We should shame them and they have more shame than their own culture. We should shame them into being who they really are and they really need to be, and not be us. We need to get them out of our communities. They need to be amongst white people, because they love white people so fucking much. Then they get the fuck away from us and get around white people, the hostile ones. Let them earn their fucking spot here. Everything was given so fucking easy. Easy mode is over. We never had easy mode. We ain't about to let nobody else have an easy mode. Nigga, we want this shit on hard, almost impossible. If they don't want to be here, the government should pay for them to be here. They should pay to go to our schools out their pocket. They shouldn't get no jobs here. They should bring resources here or not come here at all. They should be the most educated. They should be the doctors. They should be beneficial to this country instead of the leeches they are. The whole Pan-African is a play by the government. It's a play. Anyone's Pan-African is the agent of chaos, because Pan-Africanism is anti-Black Americanism. It's anti-American because you prioritize African strangers as opposed to American brothers, siblings, and family. You know what I'm saying? We're not fucking African. Why you putting them first? Why you want some camaraderie with them first? Unless you want to give our resources away and keep us down. Black Americans get nothing out of Pan-Africanism. And we actually lose resources and opportunities because we give our opportunities and resources, things we fought for, to other people. Africans, Black African Latinos, they get to come here and live comfortably after we fought for the privileges. You know what I'm saying? They get to come in our HBCUs, our communities, use our resources, our culture, our influence, our political clout, our political power, our political backing, in exchange for what? What do we get out? They don't give us no land. They don't give us no money. They don't give us no opportunity. They don't give us no education. They don't give us no grants. What do we get out of Pan-Africanism? Why are we paying anything? Like, just because we got the same color? People slaved us? People slaved each other? People rape, like, we don't know these people's backgrounds. We just gonna be kumbaya with strangers. What sense does it make for us? It has to be a CIA co-op. It has to be a government play. It has to be a government play to keep us fucking stupid and to keep allowing people to get in our way and take our blessings, take our resources, and use our struggle and our plight for their own benefit. Pan-Africanism is the dumbest shit ever. It doesn't make logical sense. What is the exchange that Black Americans get out of the deal? I know what Nigerians get. I know what South Africans get. I know what Afro-Latinos get. They get a bunch of shit. They get to come in the best fucking place on earth. It's like we passing out motherfucking golden tickets to motherfucking Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. We just passing out golden tickets. The more we give, the less we have. You know that? The more opportunity that they get here, the less we get here. They want to say that, oh, y'all unemployed. Meanwhile, we allowing these people to get jobs here while our people are unemployed. These people get shelter here while our people be homeless. You got to be the dumbest motherfucker on earth to be a Pan-African, to put other people before your own people. You might as well feed strangers before you feed your kids. You might as well pay somebody else's bills before you pay your own fucking bills in your own house. You're taking care of people. And who people don't give a fuck about, people you don't even know. People who are using you. Pan-African means to use the Black American, because it's only in America. Everyone wants to come here, right, and to benefit off of America. We don't go to fucking in Africa. We don't get no special privileges. We get robbed blind. They charge triple on us. They kill our women. What is the exchange for Pan-African? Be a Pan-African. What's the exchange? What do Black Americans get out of it? Somebody fucking please tell me in the comments, because we don't get fucking nothing. We getting fucked. Giving our fucking blessings away to people who don't give a fuck about us. People who possibly sold us. Pan-Africanism got these Africans commandeering our cultural monuments, right? A cultural event that's monumental in this country for decades, right? And Africanizing it. Taking American out of our shit. They're kicking us out of the Pan-African event and making it all African. That's what Pan-African, that's the beginning of Pan-African. We let all these Africans in, then they turn on us and they kick us out. That's what Pan-Africanism is going to do. It's going to let us give away everything till we have nothing else to give, and then the people who we gave everything to going to kick us out of our own fucking shit. Going to take credit for things that we created, that we put blood, sweat, and tears into. They're going to steal our brands, and in the future they don't say we ain't shit. They already say we ain't shit. So we're going to help the people who always say we ain't shit, who always commandeer, who always talk down on us, who side white supremacy, who always use white supremacy talking points and stereotypes in our face every day. Say we lazy, say we take advantage of our resources, saying we fucking uneducated, low IQs, call us niggers. They call us niggers too. Call us cotton pickers, call us Jareers, Akadas, call us all types of shit. And these people we're going to support with Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism is the dumbest shit. It has to be CIA ran. It has to be. It has to be an FBI Trojan horse to overthrow us, to keep us at a certain level, to keep us distracted. Instead of helping ourselves, we're helping other people. No one on earth does this. There's no Pan-Arabs. There's no Pan-White motherfucker. There's no Pan-Europe. There's no Pan-Latino. There's no Pan nothing. So why the fuck do we have to have a Pan something? If anything, it's Pan-Black American. That's what we've always been. We always stuck together. Jim Crow, slavery, Black Liberation Army, Black Panthers, civil rights. This is what we do. We stick together. No one else stick together with us. Everyone takes from us. Every fucking ethnic group in this country, from Asians, Africans, Caribbeans to white, or take from us or want us at the bottom. Why would you help people who want you at the bottom? Pan-Africanism is stupid as fuck. Can we admit that? Can we admit Pan-Africanism is stupid as fuck? It's a one-way street that everyone benefits except the black American? And without the black American saying Pan-African, it won't fucking exist. They would dismantle that shit. If they can't use us, it doesn't exist in Africa. Africans don't like other Africans. Tribes don't like other tribes. Countries don't like other countries. America's not a fucking magical place where everybody could lose their fucking tribalism and preconceived notions and stereotypes and just be our fucking friend. That is stupid. Pan-Africanism gives Africans a doorway here because it don't exist in a country. Nigga, it's tribal as fuck. And every African country is tribal. There is no unity at all. To this day, they got slaves and they slave each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit is anti-African. But we are the only people in America, we the only people in the world that's pro-African. That shit is dying fast, right? But the Pan-African goofies and weirdos keep that shit alive. It gives them shelter and protection. It gives them agency here. Those are brothers. They're not our fucking brothers. Our brothers wouldn't have sell us. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers wouldn't come here and undermine us and work for the government. Now, Africans, each African in America, each immigrant in America is here on the behalf of the government to take from black American resources and opportunities. Everyone. There is no exception to the group. From European, Latino, Asian. They all come here to take jobs from us, education from us, wealth from us, our community. Koreans and Asians get to cipher money from our communities with Chinese stores and hair products, even though we invented the fucking hair products, you know what I'm saying, into our communities. Arabs get to have gas stations in our communities. Indians get to have motels in our communities. Everybody is here to eat and get wealth off of our community while we got to depend on them. They're put here so we can depend on them. Chinese men, middlemen, everybody here to siphon wealth from our community. And we get the least wealth. We have the biggest spending power, right? Check it out. Because you won't find an African hair store in a suburb or white communities. You won't find a Chinese store in a white community. You won't find an Arab. You won't find none of these. I'm saying they might live in white communities, but they'll never have businesses in white communities. You know what I'm saying? You won't find liquor stores that's white shit. Every white business in white communities is white owned, and all white people are immigrants. They all come from immigrants too. So ain't just Africans and Caribbeans that's parasiting off of us and keeping our wealth down. It's also them Ellis Island fucking immigrants too. The Italian, the Jew, the Irish. Everything I say applies to them too. These immigrants are here to not only steal from us, undermine us, undercut us, keep us docile, instead of fighting for reparations, instead of us rioting, you know what I'm saying, like during the BLM thing. I'm saying we was rioting, turning up. They put immigrants at the head of it to diffuse, I'm saying, our fire, right? And not only to diffuse our fire, that was put here to distract us from white supremacy, the real white supremacy. These are the pawns. See, when you're a pawn distract you from the king. Before you get to the king, you got to get to the pawn on the chessboard. Now, we got to fight these people for our culture because they're culturally trying to steal things that's historical black American. Now, the Essence magazine isn't my crowd of people. Isn't my generation of people. That's my grandma's people because my mom's generation is hip hop. I was born under the hip hop umbrella, which is also detrimental. I'm saying detrimental to a degree too. I'm from the crack era. So I'm saying, so all that old shit was for like grandmas who watch Dynasty and watch Oprah and soap operas and Sally Jesse Raphael and, you know what I'm saying, Donahue. That's that crowd of people. That's the boule college going. You know what I'm saying, the Bill Cosby watching motherfuckers, the different world. That's that crowd of people. I'm not from that crowd of people. I'm from the street. I'm from the crime side of things. You know what I'm saying, I'm from the negative side of things. All honesty, I'm from the violent, hostile, going to prison side of things. I don't want to call it ghetto because ghetto is a Jewish word. I don't want to call it hood because it sounds so commercial. You know what I'm saying, I don't want to call it like, nigga, I'm from the criminal side of things. I'm from the deprived side of things. I'm from the American government sabotage side of things. I am from the side where government put us in the red line, put us in the projects, put crack in the community, put guns in the community, put alcohol in the community, put marijuana in the community. I'm from that side of things. I indulge in the negativity side of things because that was my immediate way out. That was the only, that was cool. I was brainwashed, I was misled, and I fed into it, even though I know better to do those things now, but I still have that mentality. That's why my mentality is fuck it and violence. I'm with bullshit. I'm on some different, I ain't just one of these type of, I'm not cool like Tariq Nasheed. I'm not as educated as Yvette Carnell. I'm not a Dane Calloway type. I'm none of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying, I am with smoke. I ain't with the going outside marching. I am with violence. You know what I'm saying? I'm with doing something. I'm from that side of things, right? Anyway, these are pawns. Africans, Caribbeans are pawns. Every time we get something, you know what I'm saying? They still, we got to argue and debate with these people who have HIV, who has malaria, who has all types of diseases, who are foreign people, who take credit for everything we do. The African and African American lets them believe that we have some connection. It's a mental fucking play. It's a delusion. African and African American has nothing to do with Africa. It has more to do with the government playing a fucking psyop game to let us believe that we're them and they're us. So when they come here, they feel like they're superior because they're the real Africans and we are the wannabe Africans. All that, we go back to Africa shit, that was never my generation. All that medallion and wearing no kente cloth, that was never, I never did it. I never ate no fucking goosey. I never ate nothing African. I never ate Caribbean food besides beef patty. I never ate Puerto Rican food besides some rice. I don't do other ethnic groups. I don't give a fuck about it. Only thing I might do is some Taco Bell. Mexican. I don't eat real Mexican food. I eat Taco Bell Mexican food. I don't want that real authentic shit. I am a city American type of. I am an urban gorilla. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that other shit. Everything is weird to me. These people are used to pawns. Everything, every path we create, like we was the first ones in baseball. You know what I'm saying? We kicked that door open. Now they flooding the whole baseball league with Latinos, Dominicans and Cubans. We kicked the doors open for the NBA. Now they flooding that shit with Africans and everything we do. The white people make a deal to get us out of there. Anything we do, like even rap music, right? Rap music is filled with these Latinos, these Caribbeans, and these weirdos, these Jamaicans, the Nicki Minaj's, the Doja Cat. These people are not our groups and they shouldn't be allowed in our culture. We are the only people who don't protect or gatekeep our culture, and everyone feel that they can come in because it's just America. They feel it's a rite of passage because they're American and they own this church that they have this, that their skin color gives them a pass to do everything we do. Nothing's sacred to us, but everything they got is sacred, even though nothing they have is worth copying or doing. You know what I'm saying? Now the Essence Fest is to uplift our woman. You know what I'm saying? There is no African woman to uplift. These bitches have AIDS, HIV. These bitches are single mothers full of orphan. These are orphan factory bitches. Not only that, these bitches abandon babies. Not only top of that, I seen in Nigeria, right? They have bitches having babies to sell them. They got baby scams. Like they got baby farms. You go buy babies. These bitches having babies on the black market. Like, what type of shit is that? These bitches ain't bitches you could, you know what I'm saying, lift up as black excellence. These bitches represent black inferiority. You know what I'm saying? The black bottom, the black abyss. Like, it's the furthest ain't for excellent these bitches represent. Like, the furthest, most primitive, desperate shit in the world. Like, this is not to be celebrated. Africa is not the peak of excellence. Nothing about them motherfuckers is excellent. Only thing they can be proud about is scamming, slavery, if that's something to be proud about, and fucking corruption. They don't do nothing else but scam and prostitutes, get AIDS, have orphans, and they got a nerve to say niggas is baby mamas and black Americans don't matter. Nigga, we ain't got no fucking orphans here. Y'all have more orphanages than y'all fucking schools in Africa. Are you fucking kidding me? There's more orphanages than there's water fountains in that motherfucker. What are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? You could buy a baby faster than you could buy a motherfucking sandwich in Africa. We could get a fucking Sprite, a can of Sprite and get a baby for a fucking can of Sprite. You know what I'm saying? Like life is worth nothing over there. It's worth nothing. So I get why they come here and they fucking undermine us because shit, they don't give a fuck about nothing. And I don't know where the stereotype come from. Africa come from strong families and roots and culture. No, the fuck they don't. They come from orphanages and war-torn families and paternity frauds. 90%, 70% paternity fraud. Like, what the fuck do we ain't got that shit in America, nigga. We might got deadbeat fathers, right? We might have baby mothers, but nigga, for the most part, we got families to take care of. Right? Nigga, we take care of our kids for the most part. For the most part, these motherfuckers have kids knowing they can't take care of them, knowing they got AIDS. What type of shit is that? That's not black excellence. That's black reprobates. The reprobation. We deserve reparations. Why they doing reprobation? I don't think that's a word. Reprobate is a word, but reprobation. These motherfuckers, they do a bunch of reprobation over there. Reprobates. It is some fucking reprobates. Reprobation. Is reprobation a word? Hey Siri, is reprobation a word? What do you know? Reprobation is the fucking word. You learn something every day. I think I just be making shit up. Sometimes I make shit up. It'd be real shit. Reprobation. The word of the day is reprobation. Africans practice reprobation. While Black Americans fight for reparations, Africans are practicing reprobation. Look it up. Look it up. This is a great word. Africans are reprobates. These are the same women that their men mutilate. These are the same bitches that they men sell for goats. These are the same bitches in huts. I'm saying these are the same bitches you see on TikTok begging for money, nappy head bitches. These are the same bitches you'll see on porn just getting fucked for free. You know what I'm saying? By white men. These are the same bitches that want to use blackness to navigate, but they want to be amongst white people. These are the people who let white people tell them that stay away from us, show them videos of us being violent, even though they come from war-torn countries, even though they men abuse them, even though they men sell them in slavery to this day, even though they men mutilize them, even though they men sell their children, their daughters for $9 at 9 years old to grown-ass 50, 40-year-old men. You know what I'm saying? They do a bunch of weird shit, but they come here and they never look down on us. Some people saying Africans think they're better. They don't think they're better than us. They keep saying that. No, they're jealous of us. They look up to us. It's this envy. They have a fucking envy problem and they have a delusional problem because they think we the same. They think we are Africans. They think we are privileged because white people blessed us. This is what they believe. These people are ignorant. They don't have schools to be educated. They get educated here. All they do is learn English to speak to us, but they don't learn history. They don't know their own history. We arguing people who don't fucking know history of their own people, and they want to tell us who we are. Anyway, these parasites made a deal with white people because white people bought our shit out. We have a bad habit of selling things to white people. Okay, Essence owners sold out because we didn't sell it to no fucking African. We were never sold to directly to an African. White man had a middleman, broke the shit out, so it was a play. You know, the government will back anything to sabotage Black Americans. They will fund anything to sabotage and take from us. They love stealing our culture. They stole rock and roll. They stole everything. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they made a deal, right, with these white people who bought it from Essence, and these motherfuckers gave it. I don't think they sold it to these African motherfuckers. I think the Africans might have leased it or own the rights to it. You know what I'm saying? And making payments probably to own it, but I don't think they own it. The thing is, when they took it, it wasn't for the love or for the culture. It's a money play. You know what I'm saying? The minute they got it, the quality went down and the prices of everything went up. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are money hungry. They don't have culture. Listen, Africans don't fucking have culture, man. What is their culture? Selling out, slavery, tribalism, HIV, rape, scams. Like, what is their culture? Now, Essence celebrates Black women, like I said before. They don't have a Harriet Tubman to celebrate. They don't have a Madam C.J. Walker to celebrate. They don't have a Assata Shakur to celebrate. They don't have a Angela Davis to celebrate. They don't have a Maya Angelou to celebrate. Even though she's a bad wench. They don't have a Sojourner Truth. They don't have no great actors. You know what I'm saying? What they got? Cynthia Erivo. They don't have an Angela Bassett. They don't have a Vivica Fox. They don't have even Jada Pinkett. They don't have a Halle Berry. They don't have a Queen Latifah. They don't have a Oprah Winfrey. They don't have a Celia Nathan. They don't have a Whoopi Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? Even though she's an ugly bitch. They don't have a Regina King. They don't have a Gabrielle Union, even though she's a weirdo and her fucking stepson is a goddamn tranny. They don't have a Pam Grier. They don't have a Vanessa Williams, Regina King, Tyra Banks, Paula Patton, Megan Good, Lena Horne, Nia Long. I think she might be Jamaican though, but you know what I'm saying? Felicia Rashad, Lisa Bonet. They don't got a fucking Raven Simone. They don't have a Monique. They don't have a Hattie McDaniels, a Rashida Jones, Eartha Kitt. They don't have these type of celebrities to, you know what I'm saying? They don't have Black American actress royalty. Africa don't have the fucking star power. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like 250 million Nigerians, 82 or 85,000 millionaires, right? There's only 44 million Black Americans, 2 million goddamn millionaires, damn near, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, we got celebrity power. We got football, basketball, baseball. We got boxing. We got all types of, from generations of celebrities. We got damn near 100 years of Hollywood star power and be the celebrities and all types of influencers. And we have so much shit. On top of that, we got people who identify with Black American. Like, you got these fake Black Americans, the Cosmonauts and these Jamaican motherfuckers who blend in. We got so much star power and influence. How dare they think they could jack this fucking move? How they gonna think they pull this off? Well, what? People from India? Like, it's a billion people in Africa. There's 2 billion people in Africa. Only fucking 43 million of us, 44 million of us in America. We have way more star power and way more celebrity, way more clout. And they want to center fucking Nigeria? You want to take it from New Orleans? Like that, the nerve of them. You want to take a black American invention, creation, celebration, and bring it to Africa and center Africa, and you want us to spend our money on that monkey shit? Why would we support Africans? We don't like shit y'all do. We don't like the way y'all talk, how y'all dress, how y'all smell. We don't like nothing about any type of that. White Americans don't like that shit either. Nobody like Africans. Nobody in Europe like Africans. Americans, we don't fucking like y'all. Like, we don't like our celebrities here. We don't like y'all stars here. We hate Cynthia Erivo. Tyler's a cute little bitch. Tim's is cool. She's a sexy bitch too. But we hate everybody else. Who we gonna have? Idris Idra with that fake Brooklyn sounding nigga, the fake New York nigga from The Wire. I guess bitches like him. Okay, cool. Y'all have about 4 fucking celebrities. How that's gonna work? And then y'all ain't gonna invite. It's funny how even Wyclef had a Caribbean thing in Brooklyn a few years back. Didn't invite black Americans. Everybody want to call us xenophobic and divisive. Everyone want to divide us and keep us out of shit. People are fucking delusional, uneducated people. Uneducated. They think it is. Since we bought it, we have arrived. They think fucking Wakanda is real. They really think they fucking Wakanda. They really think they fucking the kings of Zamunda and shit. Like what the fuck is y'all talking about? The fuck is crazy. Y'all can't do nothing without us. Try it. Y'all do nothing as far as celebrities, as far as music, as far as culture go without us. We don't support it. It's gonna flop. They women are not royalty. They women are not celebrities. The women are not stars. They don't have star quality to have essence. Essence. See, I'll tell you what essence is. Essence is black American essence. It's our fight, our resistance through slavery and how we navigated and got success despite slavery, despite Jim Crow, despite all odds against us. You know what I'm saying? Despite being slaves. It represents our riots. It represents everything we went through. Like, that's the essence of America. It's making something positive from a negative situation. What's the essence of Africans? Selling us, HIV, making orphans, having fucking being one of 9 to 10 wives that the man can't take care of, being bad wenches. Who are they celebrities? Tim's. Okay, Tim's can be the only one in essence. Who else they got? As far as music go, all they got is Tim's. Listen, Afro beats. Afro is an American word. Beats is an American word. Their whole concept is remixing black American music. That's our shit. They parasite. They're not original. Africans don't create or invent nothing. Africans are fucking parasites and they sellouts. Like, think about their music. Like, let's think about the black women of our music. Like, think about it. Think about it. Who they got besides Tim's? Even know what? I even give them Sade. Sade but she's from the UK and she's half white. You know what I'm saying, but Sade has African blood. They can have it because they can have it, right? But they ain't got a Beyonce. They ain't got to Escape. They ain't got to In Vogue. They ain't got a TLC. They ain't got a Destiny's Child. They ain't got a Patti LaBelle. They ain't got a Aretha Franklin. They ain't got a Tina Turner. They ain't got an MC Light. They ain't got a Yo-Yo. They ain't got a Queen Latifah. They ain't got a Whitney Houston. They ain't got a Aaliyah. They ain't got no Ashanti. They ain't got a Diana Ross. They ain't got a Gladys Knight. They ain't got a Shaka Khan. They ain't got a Lauryn Hill, a Jennifer Hudson. They ain't got a Mary J. Blige. They ain't got a Erykah Badu. They ain't got a Macy Gray. They ain't got a Brandy. They ain't got a Monica. They ain't got a Anita Baker. They ain't got a Etta James. They ain't got a Billie Holiday. They ain't got a Nina Simone. The essence of music, as far as culture go, we own music. We own fucking music. And that's just R&B. Ain't talking about rock and roll. We own rock and roll. We own rap music. We own gospel. We own the blues, jazz. We own grunge. We own house. We own techno, disco. We created all those genres. Africans ain't created shit that's worth listening to. Nobody play that jungle. It's jungle fucking monkey music. Don't want to play that jungle monkey shit. We don't want to hear, nigga, we don't want to hear no fucking Latino jungle monkey shit. All that shit is jungle monkey shit. This shit only is pleasant when they speaking English and they using our shit when they sampling us. We influence reggaeton. We influence Afro beats. We influence reggae. We influence dancehall. All that shit is inspired by us. If we didn't exist, none of that shit exists. You know what I'm saying? Only music that's palatable is nigga, we determine what's popular in America, right? And the problem with these motherfuckers is they always trying to fucking take over something. They took over in our colleges. So we gotta stop having them in the HBCUs. So all that African takeover day shit, now they trying to take over the fucking essence. Look, the Met Gala, they complaining about. They gonna give credit to Africa for the Met Gala shit, dandy. She don't exist in Africa, right? They don't have clothes in Africa. Clothes is new in Africa, so the clothing culture it don't exist in Africa. Nobody wears nothing in fucking Africa. Nobody wear African fucking garb. That shit is garbage, right? Their music is fucking garbage. Their food is fucking garbage. Their history, we gotta go back fucking thousands of years to get some good history because they fucking slavery. They proud of their fucking slavery. Not to mention the bitch who's you know what I'm saying, who drew up the event, who bitch worked for Target. She come from people who sold fucking slaves. You know what I'm saying? Like these people sold us and want to take over our shit. Not to mention they want to move the Met Gala from America, right? The Mecca of excellence, black excellence, to Africa where no excellence exists, to Nigeria. Where's no culture in Nigeria. They imitate. Listen, right? That's how influence work. A lot of our artists never even left America. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac and them never left America. But they influence, nigga, our influence is felt in China, Japan, Korea, all over Africa, Europe. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta leave to have influence. These people are coming here and hijacking our shit, and they don't announce that the original was here. Original what? Booty scratcher? Original fucking culture vulture? Original fucking sellout? Like, they want to come here and announce it and have a competition between Joe. Who the fuck eat Jollof? I would never eat Jollof. I'm saying against jambalaya. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's like bush meat against buffalo wings. Y'all can't, as far as food go, buffalo wings, ice cream, nigga, soul food. Y'all can't compete with us on that. So culturally, it doesn't make sense for an African to even try to even compete with us on no type of level. For them to hijack it just to make money, we should never support no African in nothing. I'm talking about we should never, nobody, incense, nobody oil, we should never support them in nothing. And let's make it real uncomfortable for Africans to be here. Like all the welcoming shit we've been doing for so long, it's at our expense and it costs us too much. Our government backs them, their government backs them, they undermine us. All we do is embrace and show love to them, and they fucking hate us. It don't make sense for any of us to embrace these motherfuckers. Not to mention they bring AIDS and HIV and diseases here too. You know what I'm saying? Obama's a fucking tether. Like these motherfuckers, everybody can use blackness is not a skin tone. It's not a skin color. Let's kick all these people out of blackness. Let's kick these people out of our ethnic group and out of our culture, because blackness doesn't mean African. There is no such word as black in Africa. There is no such word as black in most of them fucking countries. Okay, Jamaica got a word called black because they speak English. You know what I'm saying? But they don't identify as black either. It's time to gatekeep blackness, and nigga, we the only blacks. Black mean American, and we ain't gotta be called Black Americans either. Or that we don't gotta say we are American. That's enough. White people are not American. Caribbeans are not American. Asians are not American. Middle Eastern people are not. We the only Americans. Them Siberians are not a fucking American. Them $5 Indians are not. Mexicans are not American. These are the people are not Americans. None of them. We ain't gotta say we Black Americans. We ain't gotta say none of that shit. We are the only Americans here. And I'm tired of people. We gotta keep changing our names because now the Africans are jacking African American. Even though they're not African American, there's Africans in American. Nigga, we wasn't even in Africa when it was called Africa. Nigga, we got grandparents older than all their countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense for them. Like, and it doesn't make sense for us to keep changing our name to accommodate these people. We letting them push us out of our shit. Nigga, they ain't getting African American. They ain't getting blackness, and skin color don't mean nothing. Nigga, it's lineage over everything. I said it before. I said this before, but I'm saying this. Nigga, all that black shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't brothers, and fuck Pan-Africanism too. All that shit is psyops, right? The bottom line is, essence is to celebrate the excellence of black women, and they lack excellence. They lack culture. They don't have culture. You know what I'm saying? They mimic culture. They dress like us. They copy us. They talk like us. Do their hair like us. They get haircuts like us. You know what I'm saying? They want to say the nigga like us. Like, these are parasites. Parasites. Just like white people are parasites. Just like white people want to steal, like white people stole rock and roll and country. They want to steal hip hop, R&B. They want to steal the essence. You know what I'm saying? It's like white people stole BET. They want to steal the essence. It's the same thing. And they all call us names. White people call us lazy. They call us lazy. White people say we don't have nothing. They say we don't have nothing. White people say go back to Africa. They saying we African. You know what I'm saying? See the similarities? These people never been our allies. They're only enemies. They could only be our enemies. They don't have nothing. And they call us lazy, right? Back to that lazy shit. To call us lazy, but want to steal our culture, right? And then want to steal our Essence magazine, right? And then switch it over completely, derail the whole assignment and then get mad when we would fucking refuse it, right? As if we supposed to just support anything because they black, because they say they black. They ain't even black because they say they black because they skin color. Like I said before, skin color, blackness isn't a skin color. It's the ideology, it's the people, it's the experience in America. They don't have that. True enough, even if they did buy it or they manage it, they're not obligated to appease us, as we ain't obligated to support them, right? But you buy something and change it, you can't call that thing the same thing. You could buy anything and change your name. Like you could buy a building if you want to, right? And you could paint it over if it's yours. You know what I'm saying? You could buy a McDonald's franchise, right? But you can't serve Chinese food out of it. You could buy a Burger King, right? But you can't serve Mexican food out of it. You can buy a Taco Bell, but you can't sell pizza out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you fucking up the brand, you misleading the brand. You can't buy something American and make it African. Africans are only 1% of American population, less than 1%. Black Americans are 90% or more of the black population. They ain't even black, but the melanated population of America is us. If we don't support you, nobody will support you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to use our experience, y'all trying to use our legacies, let's use everything we built to put y'all on a platform to get some respect. Nobody respect none of your culture. Your culture is fucking rejected. It will always be rejected. Y'all will always be looked down upon because y'all don't do shit. Y'all don't do nothing witty creative. Y'all don't invent nothing. Y'all want to use blackness and African American to take all our excellence and use it for yours. So y'all could. We're tired of subsidizing everybody. We're not subsidizing. You can't use our culture. You can't use our names. You can't use our platform. You can't use our institutions to get wealth. We're not doing that. We're never gonna support that. You might as well sell a whole shit to an American. And I want to mind you, the Essence magazine, the Essence, it wasn't publicly sold. This is a backdoor deal because I'm sure Oprah would have bought it. I'm sure Diddy would have bought it. I'm sure Jay-Z, Beyonce would have bought it. Beyonce would love the fucking Essence magazine. Her moms, that couture shit they got, trust me, it wasn't publicly. This is a backdoor thing because, like I said, the government don't want us to get wealth, and anytime we get culture and confidence, the government don't want us to have confidence in ourselves. So they redirected this shit to Africa. The agents of fucking chaos. The people who sold us, right, are trying to now hijack our shit and move it to Africa. They're trying to make Africa the fucking focal point of black excellence. We don't watch fucking African movies. We don't like African actors. We don't do African clothes, nothing of excellence, nothing, nigga, America, listen, the focal point of the world is America. Like, they say we got main character syndrome. We the fucking main characters, right? You can't have a fucking movie without the main character. That's the thing. Y'all want to make a movie, but we ain't in it. What's the point of having a movie, right? We are the meal. Y'all just pepper. Y'all want to take away the meal and just put pepper there. Doesn't make sense. Y'all can't have something that's American and take the Americans out of it. It doesn't make fucking sense. And that's what y'all doing. As nothing y'all do will prosper without us. Teaching and parasiting. That's all y'all ever could do. And get backing by the government because y'all anti-black American. Africans are anti-black American. Every time we see nigga, we should never go to African doctors. We should never support African beauty. Nigga, they have no beauty. We are the beauty standard. Every time on TikTok, I just seen somebody saying, seen a woman saying these African content creators are taking up the space that black American women fucking created. It's true. Nigga, the standard of beauty isn't African, it's an American. How we do hair, they don't fucking do hair in Africa. They don't got designs and braids. They ain't got nowhere to be fashionable. They ain't got nowhere to go to do their hair. They don't go to school. They don't got fucking jobs. They don't got, like, the whole club culture is we gotta stay fly because we got places to be and things to do. The people to impress. We want to look our best. Sunday's best. That's the American phrase. You know what I'm saying? These people they learn how to do hair by watching and hair and makeup by watching black American women. Black Americans are the essence, not only for the magazine, we are the essence, not only of America, but for the world. The world copying each of us. We subsidize everybody. Nigga, if we don't support it, it fails. We didn't support Kamala Harris. We didn't support Cynthia Erivo fucking movies. When we don't support people, it's a bad business deal. You will always fail without us because, look, there's not fucking enough Africans with money to support anything African. Africans are tribal. There is no African unity, you know what I'm saying? Black American is always black community. We always, people think that because of Bloods and Crips beef or the GD's beef, that's less than 1% of people, right? We had to hold each other down during slavery. We were separated during slavery, so we always missed our people, so we made family reunions to get rid of our people. Across the diaspora, the South, whatever. We always kept a family tie, you know what I'm saying, because we were sold off and we were separated. When we got free, Nigga, it was segregation. We had to sit together for a fucking long time. You know what I'm saying? And then when we got free and got some rights, they still put us in black schools and black communities. You know what I'm saying? Black American. We got family all across 50 states. Africans don't got family in all 54 countries. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they got states, but whatever. We got family. I got family in California. I got family in Florida. I got family in I got family in Montana. I got family in Seattle. I got family, a mad family in Florida. I got family in North Carolina. Like, people come from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Contact. If I ain't in contact with her, my mom is. So we amongst the Black American diaspora is still unified. There's no tribalism. Yeah, you have Bloods and Crips, but Bloods and Crips wasn't always Bloods and Crips. Before that, there was friends and there was kids. And after that, they become friends again. And this is a little phase they go through between like probably 13 to probably, let's say, 45. Ignorant niggas, but that's a small minority of people. We have unity because we always been a minority against everybody. It always been 10% against the 90% white people. Now it's 10% against 60% white people, but you know, Africans, Caribbeans, and Latinos also go against us too. You know what I'm saying? Africans are tribal, are leeches, are parasites, are backstabbers, are money hungry, and they do everything for fucking money. No integrity, no creativity, smiling, grinning, tap dancing, cool ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? They have nothing worth living for or fighting for. So for them to say the Essence Fest, nigga, Frank Lucas said it the best in American Gangster, right? We was talking to Nicky Barnes. He said, because Nicky Barnes was stepping on his dope, you know what I'm saying? And he approached Nicky Barnes and listen, man. Frank said, I have a problem. Why would you take something perfectly good and mess it up? That's when he said, brand names. Brand names mean something, you know what I'm saying? That's when Nicky Barnes said, shut the fuck up! Go ahead, Frank. I'm sorry about that bullshit. The Frank said, Blue Magic. That's a brand name. Like Pepsi. It's a brand name. I stand by it. I guarantee it. They know that. Even if they don't know me more than they know the chairman of General Mills. Nicky said, what the fuck you talking about? What I'm saying is, we chop my dope down to 1, 2, 3, 4%, and then you call it Blue Magic. That is trademark infringement. Understand what I'm saying to you? Then Nicky said, well, due respect, Frank, if I buy something, I bought it. Frank said, no, that's not true. That's not true. And Nicky said, if I buy a car, I could paint the motherfucker. And Frank said, but you don't have to, Frank. I'm telling you, it's good enough the way it is. You can make enough money over it just the way it is. Just like calling it Blue Magic. Anything more than that is greed, son. And Nicky said, what do you want from me, Frank? You want me to change your name on the motherfucker? Frank said, I would happily insist that you change your name. Then Nicky said, I'll change your name, man. I call it Red Magic. Even though it don't sound as good. And Frank said, I don't give a fuck what you call it. You call it dog shit. Put a chain around my fucking choke the motherfucker. So let me catch you doing that shit again. And he said, catch me? And Nicky said, catch me? Same thing. Buying an Essence magazine is like buying an American flag, right? And bleaching the flag. They're making it a whole Nigerian flag and expect us to pledge allegiance to it. That's no longer a fucking American flag. We don't care if you bought it. Yeah, you bought it you bought it. It was an American flag. But once you buy it and our colors is not longer there, it is no longer a fucking American flag and we don't got to pledge allegiance to it. We don't got to fucking support y'all. That's what they do with the Essence Fest. They bought it, but it's not the same. Not the same. Black Essence is not an African thing. It's not even a concept. It's not even real. There's no such thing as a black excellence in Africa. There's no such thing as African excellence. Black excellence is only American. Ain't no African, ain't no Nigerian excellence. Ain't no Rwanda excellence. Ain't no South African excellence. It don't exist. Black pride. Ain't no African pride. Ain't no Nigeria pride. It don't exist. Go make it up now. After yeah, and give me credit for it because a black American invented it. Fuck out of here. You can't call something essence, right? And take the essence from it, the black American. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect us to buy something we don't fucking want. You can't expect to make changes and expect black Americans don't owe Africans no loyalty. Black Americans don't owe Africans no fucking dollars, especially when you want to fund African countries. You want to fund African projects and give nothing to black Americans. Y'all want to starve local New Orleans vendors and shit out of it. Y'all want to take everything black about it except the artists to get the attraction. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want traction. Y'all want the black American dollars, but y'all don't want nothing to do with black Americans. Y'all want to elevate yourself. Y'all competing with us, using us to compete with us. It's not never going to work. We will never support y'all again. We will never support. See, you just start doing. Y'all fumbled prematurely, right? Because all you had to do was go under the radar, you know what I'm saying, and not go against us. But y'all became very fucking loud. And y'all only about 9%, 10% of the melanated population. That should have waited till you got like 30%. Because imagine the damage they're doing now with being 10% of us, right? Imagine the damage they can do with 30%. Now we aware of y'all. Now we know y'all enemies. Now we gotta put a stop to this shit politically or physically, like, or in the streets, like on any level. Our kids gotta make your kids feel fucking scared. Make your kids feel uncomfortable in schools. Make your kids not feel welcome because their parents and their grandparents are fucking assholes. Y'all been calling us names. Y'all been using us. Y'all been and now we revealed the blackness. We took blackness away from y'all and we see who y'all are. Y'all not black. Y'all agents of chaos. Y'all sold us and now y'all selling us out working with white people still. Y'all was working with white people to sell us. Y'all trying to sell us out to support your fucking African coalition. Your countries. Nigga, we not African. We don't like nothing African. We don't want to do nothing African. We don't want to see nothing African. And not only that, nobody in the world gives a fuck about Africa. The Asians don't give a fuck about Africa. Indians don't give a fuck about Africa. Europeans don't give a fuck about Africa. Like, no one gives a fuck about Africa. We was your only allies. We was your only way. That backdoor African American, that term was the fucking Trojan horse and let y'all in. But y'all prematurely exposed your hand. That 10% got to shrink. We got to get that 10% to about zero. We need that 10% to be negative 10% now. We need all Africans out of our country, out of our communities, out of our schools, out of our politics. The Joy Reid ain't gonna work. The Kamala Harris ain't gonna work. The Obama ain't gonna work. None of that shit will happen ever again. This is a good thing that's happening. I'm glad. I'm personally glad that this happened. Look, we've been having trouble with y'all since Black History Month, right? Y'all been trying to take over Black History Month, take over our colleges. Y'all want to say that we got hip hop from y'all. Rap started in Africa. Rap started in Jamaica. Y'all want to take Juneteenth. Y'all want to make our shit Caribbean. Y'all want to come here and put up different flags. Very anti-American. We anti-American. We anti-Black. You anti-American. Y'all been doing a lot of shit for years. But this is the thing. We was too preoccupied with noticing because we was the children. Well, I was preoccupied in the streets, selling crack, going to jail. I wasn't worried about Africans. They didn't even notice them, right? But now that I'm stopped and now that I'm working, now I'm doing square shit, I noticed a lot of shit. And I never liked y'all. I never liked the African. I fuck some African bitches, yes. I like the bitches. I fuck some bitches. I will always fuck some African bitches. You know what I'm saying? Won't have no kids by them though, but I'll fuck them. It's recreation. The thing is this. Y'all expose your hand for too long. We ain't our parents' generation. We ain't the Christian generation. We ain't the Boule. We don't give a fuck about Boule. Fuck Boule too. Fuck Al Sharpton. Fuck, nigga, it's fuck. Listen, my generation is saying fuck Al Sharpton, fuck Jesse Jackson, fuck Marcus Garvey, fuck Stokely Carmichael, right? And y'all try to claim Malcolm X. Malcolm X is American. He was born in America. His father's American. Pure, that he's an American, right? He ain't mentioned nothing about no Caribbean ever, right? And he also said that Africans was a problem. Malcolm X was against immigrants, right? We ain't that church marching generation. We not them people. We ain't them kumbaya people. We ain't them you my brother people. We the people who saying fuck you. Fuck all y'all. And we went to violence. Like, I do something to you. I do something to you niggas. Not promoting violence, but I'm saying that's the generation I come from. Gang members. Gang bigger. We went to war with each other. We're prepared for y'all. We need a common enemy, right? See, this is how white supremacy works. People think that white supremacy is unity. Well, the white people, y'all just want to bring white people call us black. White people, shut the fuck up, that white people shit. Y'all know shit about white people. White people use y'all. Nigga, we know about, nigga, we white allergists. We white allergists, right? But that's how white supremacy works. White supremacy without black people, constant war. There was, since the Roman times, Romans, Greeks went to war, the Gauls, the Celtics, the Vikings, all these people went to war and go to war. They're at war now. Ukraine, Russian go to war. Germany, the World War I, World War II, all that. White people go to war with each other. The commonality is the black people and people who are not white. They could get on code to oppress other people first, but once other people are not around, nigga, you can take a group of white girls. It's gonna be a hierarchy. It's gonna be one the popular. It's gonna be the unpopular. You could put white people in a room together. You could put a British person, an American British person, a French person, an Italian person, a German person, all in one room. It's going to be a hierarchy. The hierarchy is going to be the Anglo-Saxon, the whitest person of them all. And I'm saying everybody else want to be the Anglo-Saxon, right? When it comes to black people, We are the Anglo-Saxon of this black shit. Y'all not black, but I'm saying because y'all understand that. We are the Anglo-Saxons. We are the highest elite. The most important. Everybody want to be us. Like I'm saying, you have the Anglo-Saxon white, you have the black American. Both the elites, both the best of the best, right? Like you got the Japanese or the Asians. I'm saying Japanese or the Chinese, them the top, right? When it comes to all African countries, all Caribbean countries, black Americans are the kings of these motherfuckers, right? Everybody want to be us. Everybody want to come into our proximity. Everybody copy us. We the leaders. White supremacy team up against others, right? And then they fight amongst each other. The difference between we can't have black supremacy is because only black Americans see other people as brothers. And we the only ones who see white people as ops. We're the only ones who fight against white supremacy. Y'all come from tribalism. Like Igboos and whatever that shit they fight. You know what I'm saying South Americans hate Nigerians, everybody hate Nigerians. You know what I'm saying the Caribbean, they don't get along. Everybody hate Haitians, Jamaicans, they're the king. And Jamaicans are the kings of they shit too. They're the kings of the Caribbean, right? The difference is you better name motherfuckers can't put blackness first to fight against white people. Y'all only come here to parasite off us and fight against us. None of y'all would come to America and fight against whites. Y'all never did it. It never happened. There was never no Jamaican group going against the government. There's never no African American group going against the government. Or even protesting or rioting. Nothing. Y'all don't even petition these motherfuckers. Y'all just go along. But y'all all fight us. We gotta fight Mexicans for our culture and for our spaces. We gotta fight Africans, Nigerians. All y'all go against us and never go against the government. That's why we could never have no. That's why unity ain't real. Unity ain't real till you already set it off against the government. And that's treason. And I ain't supporting no revolution. I'm just saying our mentality is always fighting for more rights. Y'all mentality is fighting against us. Our mentality is making it good for everybody. Y'all think is making it good for yourselves. We have a collective mindset. Y'all have an individual mindset. We have a sharing spirit. Y'all have a taking spirit. Y'all come here to take. You know what I'm saying? We have a loving spirit. Y'all have a hate. Because y'all hate each other. And y'all want to say that, anytime y'all talk about this xenophobic shit and how black Americans hate it. No. Xenophobic is healthy. I'm promoting xenophobic in division because we never united with these people anyway. They always been our ops. Historically, they always been our ops. They sold us. Don't need the people. Don't need to unite people who sold us. There's no nigga. We got more done when it's just the black Americans in this country. Before any immigrant came here, we was here hundreds of years before y'all even came anyway, right? Y'all only came when the coast was clear after civil rights. When I'm saying y'all came here on the behalf of the government because when they gave us crack, they gave us heroin. That's when y'all came to take our positions to keep us down. But now we hit to the game now. It's in the interest of the least to want to unite with the host. It is not the interest of the host to unite with the fucking leech. Africans, Caribbeans are leeches. Y'all want to unite here. Y'all never said, let's go to Africa and unite. Let's go to Jamaica and unite. Y'all never say that shit. Y'all want to go there to be economical base. Y'all want to exploit us. Y'all the same people every time we go to your country to visit, y'all beg us, y'all rob us, y'all kill our women. How the fuck y'all gonna have an Essence Fest of you United Africa and y'all kill black American women? Y'all sell women. Y'all sell little girls off at 9 years old to fucking 50-year-old, 40-year-old men for goats. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, listen. This is a good thing that's happened. And keep doing what y'all do because the more y'all do to us, the more it makes us stronger. Y'all said we ain't got no culture. It made us prove we got way more culture than y'all. We had said we ain't educated. It proved that we got way more education than y'all. We had say that America don't want us. America paid for us. We was paid. Nigga, they paid for us. They had these and nigga, we was the money. They didn't pay to get y'all here. They deporting y'all now. Y'all saying if they don't want us, why come they ain't deporting us? They're deporting y'all. One bitch said, I hope you go to Alligator Island. A Jamaican bitch. Bitch, that's for you. Y'all not reading the room. Y'all don't look. Y'all so ignorant. Look, even if we got a problem in America, right? America is still our home. America can't grow without us. There's no culture without us in America. America needs us because if we go anywhere else, we're gonna give somebody else more culture, more ideas, more invention, and that'd be a threat to America. So it's in the government interest to keep us here, but they have no use for y'all because y'all don't contribute shit. Y'all parasites, y'all take. That's why all the U.S. aid, that's for y'all. Trump get that shit because of y'all. Trump acknowledge us. Nigga, 14 minutes is for us. It ain't for y'all. That's why y'all going now. That's how all y'all have a problem now. Now y'all want to unite. Y'all wasn't black 10 years ago. Y'all wasn't black 5 years ago. I'm African. I'm Igbo. I'm Jamaican. Everybody black now. Ha ha. Y'all never was black. You ain't black in your country. You never be black in America. False flagging. false advertising. Black gave y'all a pass to move amongst us. Black gave y'all a pass to get things while we ignore it because we think y'all one of us. It's a cloak. Blackness was a cloak. They use it as a cloak. But the cloak has been revealed now. Y'all not black. Y'all not American. And enough of this, and stop hyphenating this Jamaican American, Nigerian American. No, these people are not Americans. No hyphenating shit. If your parents are a fucking Nigerian, you are Nigerian. I don't care if you're born here. Y'all get no hyphen. And then there is no Jamaican American. There is no nothing American. Only American. Y'all don't deserve to be Americans. Y'all third world parasites. That's it. I ain't got nothing more to say. Y'all parasites. This will be my podcast, man. Like, share, subscribe, or no. I don't care if you like, share, subscribe. Kiss my ass. Especially if you're an immigrant. If you're an immigrant, do not like, share, subscribe to my shit. Don't click on my page. Fuck y'all. I don't want y'all on my page. I don't want no immigrant learning shit on my channel. Fuck y'all. You know something? You'll never see an Irish person buying an Italian pizzeria and serving fucking potatoes, right? You'll never see a German buying a croissant bakery and serving beer. I'm saying try to serve beer, right? You'll never see a Mexican try to take over a Puerto Rican parade, right? You'll never see a fucking Chinese person trying to be a goddamn samurai, right? You'll never see a Jew try to buy a mosque and serve fucking, bagels and shit, right? You'll never even see a Nigerian woman being Miss South America, even though her mom is South American, right? They'd rather have a white woman be Miss, not South American, South African, you know what I'm saying, over an African woman. But for some reason, Black Americans will allow a West African to buy a Black American event and try to Africanize it, try to sell us African. Ain't that some bullshit? Like, you'll never see different African tribe. Look, a different African from a different country can't even go with other African spaces. You'll never see a Nigerian in Egyptian spaces or Moroccan spaces or South Africans talking to Moroccans. I'm saying completely cut off. Disconnection. But for some reason, all Africans of the Bantu, Sub-Saharan think they could just come into Black American spaces and tell us what to do and this could commandeer our culture, right? The fucking nerve. We ain't the same. Africans got more in common. North Africans got more in common with people from Spain and Italy than any West African got to do with a Black American. We 4,000 miles away. Europe is like a fucking cross the water from Africa. You know what I'm saying? India is a few miles. It's a few miles away. The Middle East is a few miles away. But you'll never see no Africans telling Arabs they African, and Arabs colonize their shit. But for some reason, you can see any African tell us we the same, and they could just say nigga and just wear our clothes and just do our music and our fucking culture is like it's a free fall for these motherfuckers. Since when? Since who allowed this? Black Americans are as different from Africans as the Irish are from a Russian, an Italian from or Norwegian. But that different. For some reason, they come here and magically we the fucking same. Mind you, in their own country, they ain't even the same. Different tribes different. And they look identical, but they can't be the same. But for some reason, they come to America, we can be the same, right? It's just dumb shit. It don't make no fucking sense, right? Why don't Africans try to fucking buy Carnival from the Caribbean? Or why don't these fucking Africans go to a reggae spot and tell Jamaicans that their fucking music is reggae? You know what I'm saying? Like, we getting too much interference with people we don't fucking know. These people are completely strange. It's weird out here. These Africans are fucking weird. And they intrusive. And they entitled. To what? I don't fucking know. But that's just coming to a cease. Y'all gotta force advertise. You gotta, it's an American event. Even to this day, you look it up, it's an American-owned, independent American-owned, and Africans own it. They're still lying. They're still fucking lying. It's not it's no longer the essence. For now on, when Black people sell shit, they should announce it. All this backdoor shit, because we ain't know. Nigga, they gotta start announcing these sell shit so we can let it fall. Because we ain't support nothing ain't Black American. These fucking Trojan horse, V-car, Monty ass, false advertising, bait and switch ass Africans. Scammers. Not to mention the motherfucker got his money from scamming off of some nigga. He was from selling soap incense to getting millions from scamming a Black American theater for renovations. Kept the money. Scammers, my nigga. Every time you see an African that got money, you should assume they scammers. We should always investigate them before we support them. They're all scammers. They don't get their money through scamming or through corruption. They don't get rich no other way. And they're like culturally raping us, right? They want to encroach on our shit, right? It's funny how We defining our culture and our lineage now, and now that our defining is gonna kick them out and knock them off positions, and it's gonna take their resources away. They gonna call it xenophobic. We're supposed to be xenophobic. We don't know y'all. Y'all strangers. Y'all leeches. We're supposed to have unity with leeches. Fuck out of here. No. Xenophobic. Y'all xenophobic. That's like saying white people saying y'all reverse racism. Shut the fuck up. Just because we setting boundaries and defining who we are and defining our contributions and realizing y'all got no points on the board, y'all want to call us fucking xenophobic. So what we xenophobic? What the word you know? Fucking cornballs, weirdos. These fucking black immigrants want to be black when it's rewarding. You know what I'm saying? When we getting shit. But choose to be their own identity, their own nation, their own tribe when it's not rewarding. You know what I'm saying? When we in a bad light, they could just drop their blackness, drop the African American shit, and become what they are, they naturally what they are really. But the minute something good come our way, we all black. We African Americans, we brothers, all that. Fuck all that shit. No, blackness ain't something you could jump in and out of. No, never. We revealed that y'all not black. We declaring y'all not black. And now y'all can't stop it either. Y'all can't be like, oh, no matter what, the white man, we don't fuck what white people say. Nigga, we defining shit. Nigga, we are renovating this fucking room. Cause y'all came in our house renovating fucking furniture. Y'all be kicking y'all the fuck out and rearranging our furniture. You fucking parasites. Y'all no longer guests. Y'all are invaders and unwelcome fucking intruders. Y'all not black no more. Cause we say so. We ain't gotta say, for now on, we don't gotta say black American. Black means fucking American. American means black. We ain't gotta say, and African American, it would never mean fucking African at all. At all. You can't be born into it, nothing. Never. All that shit's coming to a halt. We are making a new movement. This is a new delineation movement. It's like we had civil rights, we had all them other movements. This is a brand new one. And they don't like it because it don't include them. It don't include nobody. We don't need allies. We never need unified. So, nigga, we got more power unifying with each other as Americans than we got unifying with fucking Africans and Caribbeans. Black Americans always got more done alone. We didn't get shit done since they've been here in this country. What have we got done since Caribbeans came here? The minute we got our fucking civil rights is the minute that white people let these motherfuckers in to mitigate our shit. The minute we got freedom is the minute they came here. Not a fucking minute late. And we ain't been the same since they've been here.